Hey, you guys, I'm standing here in my closet because of the word the Lord has been both challenging my heart with and encouraging me with. And I want to do the same for you. Yesterday, I was pondering some things based on an old journal entry that I came across. And it led me to Zechariah chapter 3. Listen to this vision because it's a foreshadowing of what Jesus did for us, his children. Listen, it says, "Then the angel showed me in my vision Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan was there too, at the angel's right hand, accusing Joshua of many things. And the Lord said to Satan, I reject your accusations, Satan. Yes, I, the Lord, for I have decided to be merciful to Jerusalem. I rebuke you. I have decreed mercy to Joshua and his nation. They are like a burning stick pulled out of the fire." Joshua's clothing was filthy as he stood before the angel of the Lord. Then the angel said to the others standing there, "Remove his filthy clothing." And turning to Joshua, he said, "See, I have taken away your sins, and now I am giving you these fine new clothes." Then I said, "Please, could he also have a clean turban on his head?" So they gave him one. Okay, so what God has been asking me, and I believe he is asking you the same question, is, what are you wearing? You see, when Jesus died and rose again, he took away those old clothes that Adam and Eve had covered themselves with. Those fig leaves were shame. Joshua is standing before the Lord, filthy in his sin and shame. And the enemy was there making all kinds of accusations, but the Lord rebukes that. He says, "No, I don't accept those accusations. In fact, I've overcome them, and I am giving Joshua," which is us, "new clothes." No longer do you have to be clothed in shame and filth and sin. I'm giving you new clothes. So the first question I began to ponder with the Lord is, okay, what are these new clothes that we're being given? And notice he was also given a turban, because not only have we been given new clothes, but we've been given a clean mind, the mind of Christ. And so we have to think rightly about what it is we're wearing. And if we don't know what we're wearing, then how can we put them on, right? So I began to do just a really brief study. This is not exhaustive, but listen to some of the things that people have either cried out and asked God for, or God has said that we're clothed in these things. Psalm 21:5 says we are clothed in splendor. Psalm 30:11 says we are clothed in joy. In fact, we're given joy instead of sorrow. Psalm 132:9 says we're clothed in godliness. Proverbs 31:25 says strength and dignity. Isaiah 59:17, we're given righteousness as body armor, a helmet of salvation, and cloaked in divine passion. How fun is that? Revelations 3:5, victory. Isaiah 61:3, garments of praise instead of a spirit of heaviness. Isaiah 61:10, robes of righteousness, garments of salvation. 1 Peter 5:5, humility. Mark 5:30, full of God's virtues we're clothed with. 2 Kings 2:8, a mantle of power. So in Hebrews 21:1, it says that we are encouraged to throw off everything that hinders. Okay, so the enemy, he knows what we had access to at first. Born of Adam and Eve's seed, their son and daughter, right? We have this wardrobe in our old man, that old creation self, that's full of sin. It's full of shame and everything, every emotion that's attached to shame, fear, anger, etc., right? But when Jesus came, died, rose again, and offered us to be a new creation, and we say yes. We say, "Yes, Jesus, I love you, I will follow you, and I will allow you to love me." When we say yes to that, we are made into a new creation, and part of that new creation is a whole new wardrobe, okay? And so we can walk in just like we do every morning. I walked in today and picked out this outfit, okay? We walk in and we look, we scan our wardrobe, right? And we're deciding, what am I going to wear today? Well, God is saying, look, you can pick up righteousness. How about you wear that? How about you pick up some godliness? How about you pick up some, yeah, I don't know what else I've said. Righteousness. What were some of the other things I was talking about? Praise. I'm going to pick up my garments of praise and joy, victory, passion. I love that one. Be cloaked in divine passion. And so that's the question I believe God is asking us. What are you wearing? What are you putting on in your wardrobe? Let me say this, guys. If you are a son and daughter of the Most High God, it is illegal for you to go back to that old self closet. Okay? That's a dead man's closet. You don't have any right to walk into that closet and start picking up shame and picking up fear and anger and any other kind of sin, right? That closet should be burnt down to the ground because Jesus paid a big price so that you could go into his closet and everything in there is beautiful. It talks about our garments being beautiful, our garments being white, they're clean, they are pure, and they are free. They are priceless, okay, to us. We didn't have to pay anything. Jesus paid for it all, and he wants you to use that closet. So today, friend, God is asking me and he's asking you, what are you going to wear? So my encouragement today for you is to let Jesus burn down that old man closet. Don't even go in there, okay? That doesn't exist. Let that be off limits and illegal for you to go into. And go into the closet that Jesus provided for you. All these beautiful garments, okay? Use that clean turban, his mind, the mind of Christ that we've been given, to think rightly, to know which closet you belong in now as a son and daughter of the Most High God, and pull out garments that give Jesus and God their inheritance, right? Because when we are fully who we are supposed to be and functioning and operating as a king's daughter and a king's son, then we are giving Jesus his inheritance that he's due. Okay, guys, put on some good stuff today and be blessed.